Retro.
Testing. Testing. To FU Sports. You're watching FU Sports. We're watching Jake Paul versus Nate Diaz, and right now we are watching the zone card. There's a guy talking. I don't know exactly who he is. It looks like Jeremy Stevens, the UFC fame. Remember Conor McGregor? He said Jeremy Stevens was like, "I knock people the fuck out. This guy just gets TKOs," and Conor McGregor said, "Who the fuck is that guy?" The who the fuck is that guy is now entering the ring wearing a red sleeveless leather boxing hoodie thing. It looks kind of okay. It's got a nice it's got like a kind of like snakeskin look to it. It's kind of weird. The dude he's fighting is practicing wrestling in the back. I mean, this is a boxing match, bro. What the hell are you doing? He looks a little bit like Brandon Rios, the guy he's fighting. All right, I'm going to check right now. I'm going to check the stream to see if you guys can hear me. We're going to try to put on some little bit of Streets of Rage music. Because, you know, in these streets of rage, FU Sports reigns supreme. All right, that was cheesy, but here, look. Subscribe, bro. FU Sports here. We're going to be doing play-by-play of Logan Paul. Oh, sorry, not Logan. Jake Paul versus Nate Diaz. I feel like Jake is really taking over for his brother. He's really elevating the Paul name in a lot of ways. I mean, he's fighting these retired fighters. I don't know if you guys watched my last video. Nate Diaz don't look too good when it comes to his size. He's a small guy. Like in that picture there, it looks like Nate's pretty big, but he's not. They're now showing Jake Paul laying on a couch, waving his hand around. You know, just waving his hand around. Okay, I got some of the music. I'm going to turn off that. Okay, there we go. I turned down the, I got some rap music I was playing. All right, so we just got Jake Paul right now just sitting on a couch. And I'm drinking a vodka. Just vodka with the seltzer water and ice. Yep. So if anyone likes the new look of the channel, you know, just hit the like button. Or I mean, even better, you can hit the like button and subscribe to FU Sports. Diaz versus Paul. All right. So right now we have Sean Porter sitting in his little chair wearing his purple suit. His purple suit that's a little too tight. And I think I don't know who that guy who's next to me. He looks a little like Austin Trout. Okay, and the fighters are warming up. I don't know who these guys are. All I know is the only one I know is what's his name? Jeremy Stevens. I don't know who the other guy is. I think his name is Avila. I think that's his name. Maybe I'm pronouncing that wrong. I pronounce everything wrong. It's really it's a problem. I really need to pronounce things correctly. I'm actually watching a screen that's across the room. I have two monitors and I'm watching a screen that's pretty far away. It's hard for me to see the names, but I know the face of Jeremy Stevens. No one could miss that goat-like face. So we're going to be doing a play-by-play of this fight once it begins, which it's taken a little while. And we're gonna score all of them, but the scorecard's gonna be used for the Jake versus Nate fight. I'm sure we can tell you if there was a robbery or whatever. Hopefully there's not a robbery. I predict a lot of hugging in this fight. And I actually got to go check my YouTube to see if it can actually hear me, because I might just be talking to nothing. I might be talking and nothing's being recorded. So we're going to go to the web page on YouTube, and I'm going to check if you guys can hear me. Right now we have our the guys are still warming up in the back. It's a really weird warm up. They're not doing much of anything. Okay. Hopefully this is being streamed. I don't know where it's being streamed. It might be on the other page. It might be on the FU TV page. So I'm going to check and see that's being streamed. I have right now, it says it's being streamed. And so I'm going to be checking that out right now. So I'm going to go to the FU, what is it? FU TV. All right, Bob's brought me some food since I was doing some stuff, and I got on here late as always. Supposedly the main event starts at 11 o'clock. The main fight, supposedly Paul and Nate will be entering the ring around 11. And so I'm still trying to find my page. I'm going to be signing out of this one and going into my official the FU TV page. We're eating Burger King like a bunch of amazing people. We're trying to stay healthy over here. Give me one moment. I still FU TV. Stands for Fans Unite TV. All right. Stream. Yes. So the fighters still have not entered the ring. They're I think they're still warming up in the back. They're zooming into this giant logo they have of the Jake Paul. Yeah, the pay-per-view, they're showing a giant projection of it in the arena. And we're still waiting for our two fighters to arrive in the ring. Let's see if we can get some audio in here. I might be able to do a little bit of that, but can't show any of it because I'll get flagged. And they're showing Nate in the back right now wearing a nice black cut-off sleeve t-shirt, looking every bit of a redneck. I don't know, he looks sort of like I don't know, he looks sort of like they picked him up in a parking lot, but you never would know he can kill you pretty easily. Okay, let's see if we can hear some of this. All right, gotta actually go to that page and see if this is being streamed. All right, so we have it. I see it on here. I'm gonna see if okay, so all right, so I can hear myself. I don't know if you can hear the music. We're gonna check and see. Check and see if you can hear my music. This. All right. Okay, so you got Jake Paul in the back doing rock, paper, scissors. Being streamed. All right, so we have it. I see it on here. I'm going to see if checking to see if the music works. So, all right, so I can hear myself. I don't know if you can hear the music. We're going to check and see. Check and see if you can hear my music. Okay, they can hear it. All right, I checked. We can hear it. It's all working. Jake Paul right now is playing rock, paper, scissors in the back room. I don't know why. Doesn't have his gloves on. He's supposed to be in the ring by 11. And yet, I guess maybe this is pre-recorded, but it says it's live. So it's just kind of weird that he's not warming up. He's not wearing wraps. He's not doing anything except playing rock, paper, scissors in the back room and, you know, prancing around the room. It's really weird. And hopefully there's no funny things even in these funny fights. You know, this is a clown fight. Yet we have the guy who's not even taking it seriously. He's in the back smiling and laughing, even though he's fighting Nate Diaz. All right, so yep. All right, so I'm gonna turn this up. Are you getting on, Bob? All right, so Bob's here. Bob's gonna be joining the. She's gonna be getting on right now. All right, Bob. All right, I need to. It's duplicating the audio. I have to get rid of the duplicated audio right now. You may not hear the echo, but I do. So I need to get rid of that because it's annoying. I don't like it. All right. So what do we got right now? We got a guy. They're showing highlights of a guy who has a sombrero on. I'm trying to adjust the audio here, so I'm not paying attention to the zone card right now. And I'm gonna be fixing this audio so I don't have to hear an echo. Okay, advanced. So how's it going, Bob? How was your trip to Burger King?
Glorious.
Oh, was it? Okay, speak.
You know, they have a really fun new automation over at the KFC, where if you pull up and they're closed, they sing you a nice little song about coming back when they're open.
Really?
It was nice, right? Because, you know, sometimes you pull up to those establishments after they're closed, and you can't tell that they're closed because you see people inside of them, and they just don't say anything, and you sit there for a really long time. So at least, you know, Burger King's, KFC's really looking out for their customer base, letting them know, you know,
Yeah.
song, come back another day.
All right, so I'm gonna be eating a hamburger watching the stream. It's probably not a great
I mean,
idea.
last week it was the pita chip ASMR channel. This week it's the
What's your name?
with ASMR
Chris.
channel.
Avila?
Avila, yeah.
Avila. And we got Jeremy Stevens in the ring.
He's old.
They're just about to get into the ring. I am eating French fries, which I shouldn't because it's just filled with sugar. We have both fighters. They're not in the ring yet. These dudes still have not. We got Jimmy Lennon Jr. is calling it out right now. I'm gonna see if I can get some audio in here. Because I seem to be able to get away with audio, but not video. I'm gonna look at the YouTube page. I'm gonna see if you guys can, if you can hear it, just say you can hear the audio from the pay-per-view.
It's all about the hands. Now, and he has his longtime head coach Eric Del Fiero, of course, from Alliance MMA by his side, so a lot of familiarity here.
Yeah, thanks for coming by, man. I mean, you can always find the link online and still listen to our stream, our play-by-play.
A very comfortable thing for Jeremy Stevens to do. Even in mixed martial arts, his craft was
Here, Bob, say thank you to that dude.
Thanks, Drew.
Yeah, thanks for stopping by, man.
He's still looking to take people's heads off. There's no doubt about it.
Just hit the like button. Supposedly helps the channel out. Sorry, I'm eating right now. I've eaten nothing all day. We did a 5-hour drive, or what was it, 6 hours?
I don't know. It was a bunch of hours. We have to get our extremely pampered dogs their special food.
Yeah, it was a huge drive. It must have been over 5 hours.
But you know, if we feed them properly, they're less likely to need, you know, extensive vetting, unless they're really dumb like our dogs, who are experts at injuring themselves.
Yes, we have dogs.
Oh, Chris Avila. Time to fight, my friend.
All right, so we got Chris Avila. That's how you pronounce it. He is now entering the. He's walking. He doesn't even. Yeah, we haven't seen him yet. Come on, see this ring walk.
I still think that this is a channel called Dazzing.
It's like a WWE set where like
I don't buy into this zone. There's numerous letters missing. There's no apostrophes. There's no hyphens. It's Dazzing.
Why not the zone? Like, you know, the zone, not the zone. It just doesn't sound good.
Because I think the zone was one of those like children entertainment places. You know, with like rides inside. Wasn't that called like the zone or something?
I don't know, man. It's weird. It's a weird name. The zone. Duh.
It's Dazzing.
Dazzing.
Dazing Dazzing.
Bro, it's pronounced the zone. Alright, so Chris is in the ring right now. He's pacing around. He also has a cut off sleeve shirt. He looks like he had a couple of beers. He looks a little like he just stepped off the couch.
Yes, where they found them all. They've stopped at a truck stop on the way, and they were like, you know what, you guys look like you could be Absolutely, you could be fighters. In the car. Let's go. We have shirts.
All right, so Jimmy Lennon Jr. He's now calling out the fight.
Does he
I think this is our.
every time?
This might be our co-main event. What'd you say, Bob?
Does he wear that blazer every time? Because I feel like I see him wear that blazer a lot.
Who, Jimmy Lennon Jr.?
Yep.
I don't know. It just looks like a regular suit to me.
Introducing our referee in charge, our third man in the
I'm gonna be biting into a very salty Whopper. I apologize if I'm loud.
Bacon.
Here we go, super middleweights in the ring. We're scheduled 6 rounds of boxing.
They didn't do a great these items.
Why is there a sauce in there? I have marinara sauce with my bacon burger.
I have no idea.
What's that about? Are you suggesting something?
He weighed in at 167 pounds.
Or Jeremy Stevens.
I know
He had one boxing fight and it was a loss. So
Please welcome the hard-hitting
Jeremy Stevens. Little Heathens. Jeremy Stevens. This is his second boxing fight. Hopefully he wins this one. What'd you say?
He's a big old beard. He's got his chin protector on. My burger's basically cold.
Yeah, same here. I have a very cold burger right now. I like the regular Whopper without the bacon because it actually has like tomatoes and stuff. This is just all dry meat. That's why I always pick the non-bacon one. Thank you. Thank you for getting it. All right, fight still hasn't started. Just so announcing them.
Okay, gentlemen, this is the 6th-round fight. I want you to protect yourself at all times.
What are they announcing? Their extensive and wildly unimpressive records?
You can probably find the fight. I probably can't say the name of the link. Yeah. I'd post it if I had the. I would post it if I did the private chat, which we're going to be doing soon. We're going to start doing a panel. If you guys want to get on the panel, we'll do that for soon. All right, we have round 1.
That was ugly.
Round 1 has just begun.
He launched himself at Stevens, just like threw his whole body at him.
Hey, yes.
He just was like, oh!
All right, so we got Jeremy Stevens pressing forward. Avila on the back foot.
Avila apparently thinks
Avila's pretty big. He looks bigger than Jeremy.
just flinging himself haphazardly.
I'm gonna be checking the stream in a minute to see if it's echoing because I hear an echo in my head in my my audio.
It's not anybody else's fault that you hear voices. That's only for you.
I don't hear voices. I hear the echo. Let's see. I'm gonna check the stream again.
What is the echo? Is it voices? It's voices.
It is echoing.
The thing that you notice as well, everyone that trains with the Diaz brothers, they've got.
All right, so the audio is duplicating. I'm gonna see if I can fix that. That's duplicated audio. So I knew it. I knew I could hear an echo. The audio is duplicating. I'm gonna see if I can fix that.
Whatever Stevens has on the back of his trunks makes it look like he pooped himself.
All right, let's see.
He has some sort of gold foil insignia right on his patootie, and it looks like poop. Looks like poop.
And Jeremy Stevens just slow plodding forward. Let's see if we can fix this audio. I don't know.
It's really ugly. They're just winging stuff.
Always puts himself in harm's way, though.
Yes, I don't exactly know. I'm gonna look at the desktop audio and see if that's pushing my my microphone through.
I mean, if this is the co-main event, that's pretty pathetic. There's no strategy, there's no snap on any of these punches. There's very little skill on display here. This really does look like they could have stopped at your lot and picked these two characters up.
I just muted. What did I just mute?
Probably muted me because
No, I didn't. I muted some. I hope I didn't mute all the audio going out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna see. I might have muted all the audio. 1, 2.
maybe I'm being mean. I don't know. But when I see this, I feel like I've seen better strategy outside of a bar at 3 a.m.
I muted the output of the desktop. I'm gonna see if that just killed all the audio on the stream. This is why I gotta set this up in advance. I might have killed all the audio. There's an echo in there.
So when I see this. I feel like I've seen better strategy outside of a bar at 3 a.m.
I muted the output of the desktop. I want to see if that just killed all the audio on the stream. There's no music anymore. Set this up in advance. I might have killed all the audio.
Sounds like what you did was you got rid of the echo.
I did, but there's no music anymore. All right, so right now we're coming to the end of the first round. I'm still trying to fix our audio. Sorry we got here late. As is like a tradition here, I can hear an echo in my headphones, but there's no echo in the stream.
At this point, it's not getting here late. It's getting here exactly on time for FU Sports. We show up when we feel like it, and that is exactly at the correct time to show up.
Yes, it seems like it's killed the music. We're gonna check the music again in the stream. We came to the end of the first round. Who do you think won that round, Bob?
I don't know, but I feel like as a viewer, I lost.
Yes. Can you keep talking because I'm checking this?
Because, all right. There was very little strike. I mean, I guess Stevens was pressing the action, but Avila seems to have landed more. It's kind of a draw, honestly, that round. I don't think either of them did anything terribly impressive.
Right now, we're coming to the end of the first round.
You know, I'm hopeful that now they're a little bit warmed up. And
this is like tradition.
okay, that looked a little bit better. These punches are coming off with a bit more snap. A nice exchange from both at the beginning. Avila really should work on having his hands up by his face, you know, unless he wants to use his face to stop the punches.
You sound part. Yes. It seems like it's killed the music. We're gonna check.
Now we're holding.
I'm gonna put this back on.
This is sort of like perhaps these gentlemen would be better served in a UFC match because there seems to be a lot of almost grappling occurring and a lot of just winging punches and missing. They're more active in this round, but I don't think any of these things are actually clean or effective. But I feel like as a viewer, I lost. Stevens is doing some body shots. I think he had landed an uppercut in there. Avila is doing some jab testing. But, you know, again, it's not anything that's... Nobody's getting marked up, nobody's getting touched, really. This is just... It looks like they're spark.
There's echoes everywhere. I'm trying to fix the audio. Yeah, I'm trying to fix the audio right now. I'm gonna have to put on headphones. I'm gonna step away for a minute. Bob's gonna do the play-by-play.
Avila is coming into his zone. He's landed some nice jabs. Stevens seems to have his hands up, but is not really blocking his face with them. So I don't know. There's more of an exchange. Stevens. Now they're holding again. I mean, they almost look tired. It's very early in the fight for exhaustion. That was a nice shot from Stevens.
When you throw a punch,
I mean, you can count on one hand the number of shots that land in this fight. Still seem to be measuring to an extent. Attempted body work by Stevens. I think maybe one shot landed. That was a nice rapid punch from Stevens. That might be the cleanest shot he gave. Oh, and the ref called it. So this ref looks like he's actually on top of things here. Stevens rabbit punched Avila, but Avila was doing some sort of yoga pose.
Oh.
So.
Yeah, I'm just trying to fix the audio over here. I'm going to be here just trying to adjust this while Bob does the play-by-play.
The action is continuing, but it's not, neither of them is terribly active. It's flurries at this point. I think they're both tired, or at least Avila definitely looks tired. We're starting to go south with the punches. I would give that round probably to Avila. I think he landed more clean shots. His jab seems to be quite effective, but I can't tell if his jab is just really snappy or if Stevens just doesn't actually know how to block with his hands. So it looks like they're both really, really tired, though. Considering it's only round 2, that's very surprising. And especially because neither one of them was being terribly active in round 1. So this could be nerves. I'm really not super clear on either of their record, but they're both looking like distressingly out of condition considering it's round 2.
I can hear you, but it's going through my mic.
All right, we're heading into round 3. What I will say is I appreciate that the ref is on top of it. As soon as he saw that rapid punch, he stopped them and called it. So I think that's really good. Usually you see a lot of those slip on by. Okay. Avila has put himself on the ropes. Stevens is coming in for some body work.
All right, you're hearing Bob through... I'm trying to fix her microphone. I'm trying to fix all the audio right now. I don't know what's going on.
Stevens is, again, they're just kind of tapping each other up. I'm not seeing a lot of power punches here. Avila is measuring with the jab, keeping him away with the jab. But he's telegraphing his punches quite a lot. You can tell what he's going to do. Avila is complaining of a rabbit punch. The ref is saying, this is the second time. So it looks like if Stevens rabbit punches again, he's going to get a point taken away probably, which I think is fair. I don't think you should hit somebody else behind the head, especially not if you've already been told to be careful with this. The problem is that Avila keeps turning his back in these clinch situations, which cuts off the action, and then Stevens almost has no place to punch that's not the back of his head. So I think that the ref should also be talking to Avila. Well, there, Stevens like bopped him on the head like little bunny foo-foo. Yeah, this is just a lot of shots getting caught by their respective guards. That was a nice kidney hook from Stevens. Looks like Avila's going a little low. They're just kind of tapping each other at this point and pushing. There's a lot of pushing happening. Stevens has been the aggressor